Yo, we should be live. Yo, what is up, YouTube? Your boy is back. The biggest crypto gamer in the fucking metaverse. Yes, sir. Back with another episode of fucking Crypto and the Opinionated Penguin. Number 22. Holy shit. The biggest flexer. You know, we got the Pengus behind us. Always supporting the stream. Oh, I hit a bench PR yesterday, 175, 2 reps on 175. That's it. I'm going for 200 next. Obviously not, but alright, my camera's actually tweaking on me. Fuck, I gotta stop moving. But regardless, we are vibing immaculately, and we are ready to game, as you know. Yeah, so we started dumping today. Kind of funny. I basically said that I highlighted a zone yesterday that you should be looking along, and we tapped into that zone, so should be looking along. 205 easy. Yeah, 205 easy. We're going for 205 next. That's it. Up it by 30 pounds. To be honest, though, I was, what happened? I was repping 155. I was doing reps on 155. And I usually do 5 or 6. But I did 5, and then I stopped. I was like, wait, that was pretty easy. And like the last one was, it felt hard, but then I pushed it up. And then I was like, wait a second, that wasn't that hard. And then I was like, let me PR really quickly. And then I went to 175, and then I was like, holy shit, that was actually pretty easy. So now I actually got to hit higher. I got to limit test. I got a limit test. Anyways, yeah, what else do we have to talk about? The SEC. I mean, that's all narrative, bro. I keep moving back and forward. I'm like breaking my camera by doing it. I just gotta sit still. My ADHD just wants me to like fucking move. Degods have their season 3 coming up. They just had their roadmap and all that shit come out. So a lot of hype around that. What else? I don't really have insanely new picks today. I will be more DCAing into some of my old ones, so don't expect anything crazy with that. We have some Sparkadia news, and yeah, I think that's about it for today. So let's get into the charts. Let's get into it. Let's start on the. All right, I'm sorry, I gotta set up my charts because for some reason I have a bunch of shit open. All right, let's get into my chart. So let's start with the weekly. As per the usual, volatility is low. Momentum is up above 29,464, which we're above right now. Jewel is turning up. So all very good signs for Bitcoin on the weekly. On the 5-day should be the exact same story. Volatility is turning up. We are still not above this 15. If we don't get above it, if we don't get above 32,000, we're probably going to have to wait for the next period, which is like the next 5-day period, which closes. This is another 5 days. But once we get that expansion, I do believe we get our continuation up. However, we are starting to see a little bit of a rejection. These are bearish candles. They're not necessarily bearish. They just look like we're going flat at resistance, which doesn't really mean anything in either direction yet. And we're just consolidating at resistance, which I personally believe is bullish. However, I would prefer to just bussy A up through it. So let me just highlight a narrative really quickly that I think could play out. I don't think it's going to happen, but it could play out. If we do end up flipping this pivot point 29,400, 29,500, then we do have the potential for a rejection. I mean, also, if we go to our range, if we do close a 4-hour or like an 8-hour, 12-hour, like one of these higher term time frames below 29,500, then I do consider that very bearish. So the weekly does support that, where we could reject. And if we reject, this is probably the yearly high, which is going to be unfortunate. So hopefully we don't reject, but we'll see. The yearly as in like the high for 2023. Now, what's next? So 5-day, our pivot is 26.2. If we do get above 32, this little bit of a range that I have played out in the red, which I'll get into in the lower time frames. We do get above that, we probably see bussy A action 38.48, and I do think that is a likely scenario. I think this dump right now, I'll go into it on the short time frames, but I do think this dump is a little bit fake and a little bit just people being pussies. And yeah, I'll talk about it in a second. But today, hints towards consolidation. Pivot is 29.8, 29,900. So as long as we are above that pivot, it is still fine. This is a massive wick, which literally on both sides, which highlights the literal range we're in, which is kind of funny. I am a little bit worried this ends up consolidating because volatility is getting really close to the MA, as well as we're seeing momentum wane, and I'm worried we end up just going sideways for the next like 20 days, which honestly isn't a bad thing, just gonna be so boring. I do not want to go in a range for 20 days. But if that's a scenario, that's a scenario. What are you gonna do about it? We're seeing daily volatility start to come down, so it is now at 80. I I would expect this to. I mean, this is what I thought was gonna happen on the 12 hour, but it didn't. So this is what I would expect to happen for volatility come back up, and then we go and then we get our last move up, and then that's it. But the other scenario is we just go straight down, and if that's the case, then uh, what are you gonna do about it? Nothing. And then we end up, and that supports the case for the 2 day where we just go sideways the next like 20 days, and then we have our next move up. Maybe not 20 days, maybe like 15, but like 2 weeks. But we'll see. On the 12 hours, so volatility's all the way down on the 12 hour, which is a good sign. It means we're ready for another move up. We do have a drive of bearish divergence, which is a bearish signal. It's a trend reversal signal, which is not a good sign. However, we do have this fat wick, which is a good sign to me. Plus, we've held above 29.5 in a range. We haven't closed below it on 12-hour or on any relevant time frame, so that's a good sign. As well as we're seeing Jewel come down. So we could see us keep going sideways, and we could just see momentum keep pushing down. So right now, momentum is at 30,600. We could just see Jewel come more down, and then it'll end up turning up. Maybe if we get even below 35, then that's a very bullish sign. If we get below 35 while still being up in this range, and then we end up continuing. So there's a signal with the 12-hour Jewel where if you turn up below 35 in a daily uptrend, in a daily uptrend where the EMAs are up on the daily, it ends up being a very good trade. Like, it has a very high hit rate. So that's just a heads up to watch out for. I do think that is something that can happen in the future, but it's not something that's playing out right now, so I wouldn't be super focused on it. On the 4 hour, so let's just go into this chart really quickly. On the 4 hour, same thing. We're just grinding sideways, super boring. We're seeing volatility go up, but this is because we're seeing like candles just like go up and down like stupidly within this range, but it doesn't really mean anything. We haven't closed below any of the key areas, which, by the way, my key area to long was this area over here. So this is the area to look for longs, and then this is the area to this. Anything below here is basically no, 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 get the fuck out. If we close below that on a 4 hour, or yeah, like a 4 hour, and you close below that, then yeah, things are going to look really bad. But as long as we're above that and we're above the EMA 55 on the 4 hour, I consider everything to be okay. I don't really consider any momentum important on this time frame right now because there's kind of nothing going on. It's pretty just boring sideways. 1 hour, same thing. Just sideways overall. We're just within this little tiny range to upside 31 300 or whatever it is. So this wick, I consider these two wicks now like the new range, but I'm not going to bring it all the way down because this looks like a liquidation to me. And I'll talk about this liquidation on Velo right now. But other than that, I do consider we're just going sideways in this range. The way to play it out, in my opinion, just take longs within this area if you can. Otherwise, get longs in like this bottom half. And if we break up, very good. And then just cut off risk. And that's your risk. Like, your risk is just we close below here, then you take the L and there's nothing you can do about it. But the upside is we break up and you're catching potentially a 5-day chart trading pattern. And if you catch that 5-day move where we do end up getting volatility expansion and we to the upside, then we are going to see targets of like 38 to 40,000, and you can catch that whole move on the slower term time frame, which is why you should be looking for longs here. There's so much more potential, as well as trend is up on the 5-day and on the weekly. So it's just more likely overall that trend continues because that's how trend works. So that's personally how I would play it. And yeah, I think overall we look pretty good. Let's go to Velo data. If you look at Velo data, funding had been going up nonstop into this move. I was short from like here pretty much. I think a little bit lower. I think I timed it really badly. I think I was short from like here. Like, funding looked prime to me. So we saw open interest go up. We saw funding continue to go up. We ended up liquidating basically every short. So I didn't get liquidated on this because I was asleep. And you can't get and my stops were like way above. They're like, I don't know. Wait, 4%. My stops where I get liquidated was like all the way up there, so I wasn't getting liquidated. Like, that was above the range. Like, if we expand there, my spot bags are doing so well that I don't give a fuck. You know what? Fuck it. I just lost on this trade, whatever. But what ended up happening? So I saw this trade and I was short, and that's why I was short. But then we ended up going higher for longer, and then we ended up having a news today of SEC aren't passing the Spot ETF, whatever. It turns out it's bullshit. I'll get into it later why it's bullshit. But what ended up happening is we liquidated all the shorts. And then we went and liquidated all the longs. So you can see open interest here drop like a motherfucker. It dropped so fast. It dropped 8% in a 1 hour period. 8% drop in all open, in not all open interest, but aggregate open interest between Binance, Bybit, OKX, and Deribit, which is an insane difference to me. And so to me, I think we've liquidated all along. We are seeing funding now come down significantly. I do still want to see negative funding to see continuation in this greater trend. But I do consider this a very bullish signal overall. And I am very bullish crypto right as of right now. And I do think there's a lot of potential to move up. And personally, I am long also. By the way, that's a heads up. I'm long like 30,000 pretty much. Maybe a little bit higher. But yeah, I think I caught the short. I exited like 29,900 or something. I was late to everything. I was literally not home. I was like, oh shit, we crashed. W's in the chat. But yeah, that's how everything got played out. And so, Pussy Destroyer, BBB, Pussy Destroyer's market analysis, July 1st-ish. We either go up from this consolidation or the yearly highs are in. If we do go up from this consolidation, the highs are in up where we go. If we go down, more chop, the highs already in, you're welcome. So basically what he's saying is on the weekly, let's go back to the weekly chart. Let's go here on the weekly. Basically what he's saying is if we do end up breaking up, that will be the top for the year, most likely. So wherever that ends up being, 38,000, 48,000, I personally think around 38 to 40 is the range we're looking at. And that'll be the yearly top. And I absolutely agree. This will probably be the yearly top because we have a buy the rumor, sell the news where we kind of push up price into this spot ETF that gets released. And then once the spot ETF gets released, we kind of start going down. We consolidate. And that's the end of the hype cycle. That's the end of the news. And otherwise, if we do reject here, this is a very bad sign because it looks like a double top. It looks like there are like a number of patterns here. It just looks bad on price action to just reject here because you're breaking this uptrend. You're no longer going to be necessarily an uptrend. It's going to be more like a sideways market. And that is not good for the bull case. The bull case, you want to continue up here. You want a bussy A, like 4% on another candle, like 15% on another candle. Otherwise, I do think the bear scenario does become more likely where the top is in for the year, and that's going to suck. But hopefully that's not the case, and I do think we are more likely to expand, as I keep talking about in my analyses. So, yeah, those are the scenarios playing out, and common W, triple B, Shay, Guvoblin, Fu. Alright, if you don't know that reference, don't worry about it. But let's move on. Just in, SEC says spot Bitcoin ETF filings are inadequate. So this is what ended up causing the dump today. And everybody was like freaking out, like, oh no, what's going on? Bitcoin dropped 4% within like 20 minutes. Turns out the SEC told the exchanges that it returned the filings because they didn't name the spot Bitcoin exchange in which they were expected to have a surveillance sharing agreement or provide enough information about the details of those surveillance arrangements. Asset managers can update the language and refile, meaning that this was a whole nothing burger. They're just going to refile their spot ETFs, and the spot ETFs are going to get passed. On the funny side, this does mean that the BlackRock ETF could pass before ARKs because they're making them refile, and I think that would be hilarious if that was the scenario. But yeah, that's really all this is, and it's just a nothing burger, and I think we overreacted to the downside way too much, and I do think we're just going to continue bulldozing up once all we forget about this next week, which I do think, like I said yesterday, I do think the breakout is Tuesday. I think the start of next week is when we're going to start to see our next move up. Otherwise, it's probably going to be another like 2 weeks. So hopefully we get it soon. Otherwise, we're going to be sitting here for a while. No, the SEC has not rejected. Yeah, so Bitcoin overreacting as SEC returns to ETF filings. Bitcoin price dive 6%. Again, Cointelegraph absolutely right. Bitcoin is 100% overreacting here. Fidelity resumes bid for spot Bitcoin. All right, fuck, I can't speak. Fidelity resumes bid for spot Bitcoin ETF after BlackRock enters race. So Fidelity, who, I mentioned that they were planning on doing it. Now they've officially done it. And Fidelity are a $6 trillion asset management firm. And they want a spot Bitcoin ETF also, just like BlackRock. Just like everybody flocking towards their favorite YouTube analyst, BlackRock, their favorite influencer. CME Group to launch Ether Bitcoin ratio futures on July 31st. So basically, You're seeing CME now have more and more options for crypto in order to trade it on CME. And so that's very bullish crypto overall because you're seeing institutions more interested and having a lot more demand for crypto. Crypto news: since BlackRock ETF filing, Bitcoin miners have sent 1 billion to exchanges. Now, I wish I had the chart for this, and I don't want to like search for the chart. Actually, let's open up the link. Let's see if they have the chart. No, they do not. So I don't have the chart for this, and I wish I did. I know Glassnode do, but Glassnode is so expensive. It's like multiple grand a year to have that, and I will never use it other than just to show it off, like this chart. But what I find interesting about this is Bitcoin miners tend to sell into the bull market, and it does show that we are bullish if we are pushing through this spot Bitcoin selling of the miners. The miners do need to take their profits, so it is like I have nothing against them personally, like them selling whatever, who cares. But what this does mean is when the top is in, if it's now or if it's later, the top for the year will be in at that point. So this is just like a heads up to everyone that yeah, just be careful and don't be over leveraged here in this environment. We might get our next big move up, and that which I think we do. But if we end up rejecting, or after that big move up, we do have significant sell pressure, and it's always a heads up that people will always be selling into these moves, especially the miners. They need to take their profits, and you should be careful at the end of the day. But other than that, it does show that we are in a bit of a bull market, and I think it's a good sign that miners are able to sell so much Bitcoin, and we're still able to pump so much. Math and reading scores among America's 13-year-olds fell to their lowest level in decades, per ABC. This truly shows how much COVID has impacted America, these COVID lockdowns, because like trust me, I go back to my high school. I'm friends with some of my teachers and past high school, like I've hung out with them and stuff. And even he said, so one of my favorite teachers, Mr. Dean, I think he's my favorite teacher ever. He was my high school history teacher for in like a few classes. And like economics and stuff, and basically like he was talking about like the kids when I was like in high school, so like the juniors and the sophomores and all that, and their level has decreased significantly over COVID. Like everybody got so much lazier. Everybody like I don't know, and it's really bad sign for America because of these lockdowns, and it is gonna take some time for everybody to get back into the groove, and especially with the AI thing right now, where everybody can just generate essays. They can just cheat in like instantly with just a prompt, with just the correct prompt engineering. So this is not a good sign for America, but hopefully we can fix it. But we gotta work hard. Parents gotta work harder, and we gotta be more focused on our young students of America. Just in, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis says he will abolish the IRS if elected president 2024. Now, obviously, he's probably not going to be able to do that. Probably not. But I think it's hilarious and just shows how ridiculous the presidential run is getting right now. On the other side, we have President Biden saying he's going to make the tax system fair by eliminating loopholes for crypto traders. Yo, bro, you just fucked up my fucking TikTok from that comment. Oh my god, should just take the dumb ones out of school so they don't count for tests. That's hilarious. That's a hilarious thing to say. Alright. President Biden says he's going to make the tax system fair by eliminating loopholes for crypto traders. What a terrible take. Crypto is like barely $1 billion industry overall. Meanwhile, you have... Wait, is it billion? No. My bad. Crypto is barely $1 trillion industry overall. Like, there's not that much money. You have asset managers holding multiple times more money than crypto has in all, in assets, in asset value. And so this just doesn't make any, like, common sense. But, I guess these crypto traders are eliminating loopholes. Nah, it's fine, Ryan. It was funny as fuck. I thought it was hilarious, so who cares? Who gives a fuck? We're here to have a good time. Here to have immaculate vibes, as it be like. U.S. Supreme Court rejects President Biden's plan to cancel $430 billion in student loan debt. Good. You can't really cancel student debt. It's like they take a responsibility to have that debt. And if they're not making money, that's on them. They're not productive to society, obviously. Go get a fucking better major. Go work at McDonald's. Go figure out how to make your money. Moving on. Meanwhile, I'm in crypto. I'm in the least beneficial part of society right now in terms of like genuine beneficialness, because all we do is fucking do shitcoins and shit. But in the future, I do believe this is the not the career, but the industry that will have a major impact to how freedoms work in America, freedom of money, and freedom, and just general freedom of like owning your own assets and personal control of your life, your financial life. And I do think that this is the place to be. So that's why I'm in crypto. But right now, crypto, I like how I made that joke, and crypto is literally like doesn't do shit for anyone right now. No offense to crypto, but love you, crypto, but no offense. Now, China will lose the most amount of millionaires globally in 2023 per Bloomberg. So, China is expected to see the largest exodus of millionaires in 2023. 10,800, 13,500. I don't know. I just thought this was an interesting stat to look at. Also, something I just realized, what I should be doing, once I read the article, I should be just going to my face and talking about the thing. And that makes the TikTok slightly better instead of just the blank Twitter. So from now on, I will be doing that. I just thought of that. And that honestly makes a lot more sense. So I gotta start doing that. But good thing that I'm thinking about this shit. Tomorrow this will be fixed. Alright, tomorrow I'll start doing that. And that, honestly, that'll make my shorts a lot better. That'll make the shorts a lot better. Yeah. I'm just thinking about it. Like if cause I don't want to zoom in on like this me myself with this background because it's kinda like could do a new side-by-side scene. True. Could do a side-by-side scene. That's what Crown does, actually. Interesting. Half face, half Twitter. Yeah, that's definitely an option. The problem is, I mean, I'll figure it out for next stream. Just thinking about it right now. Just some solutions. Solutions. I don't know why I'm talking like that. Like Fu Shay talks like that sometimes. It's just like I watched a stream yesterday and now I'm like just like thinking. But I get dizzy. You get dizzy? From what? I don't know. Anyways, Fortnite is increasing VBucks prices in certain countries due to inflation. I thought this was hilarious. Damn, they're increasing the prices in Canada. No Twitter. Yeah, I don't know. I'll figure out some layouts. We'll test them out. We'll test them out tomorrow. I'll set them up after the stream. I don't want to like go live right now just to figure the shit out, but we'll test out some new layouts after the stream. TUSD withdrawal problems are fuck. TUSD withdrawals. I can't speak. I need twit. Kek. All good. Oh, okay. TUSD withdrawal. Oh, I see. Where you have like half and half. All right. I'll figure it out because it is really easy for me to edit if I do have half my screen as me and half the screen as Twitter. And the reason why it's super easy to edit is because it's literally like I just crop them both and I just flip them. Like, I just put it one on the top, one on the bottom, I just move them. So it's actually like it's just a crop and transform. So that's really easy if I set it up. So I just got to do it. Yeah. So I'll figure that out. So TSD's withdrawal problems are mounting. So like I said yesterday, get the fuck out if you still can. Don't be in there. Sounds like a recipe for disaster. Watch list. All right. So wait, let's just look at the market right now. So market, Bitcoin Cash is up another 20% today. Let's go. eCash, never heard of it before. ZEC up 48% today. Let's go. It's up 44% on the week. It's not even up. It's up more in the day than it is up on the week. I don't even know what to say. Litecoin, yo, remember when I called Litecoin? I was like Bitcoin Cash, SV, Stacks, Pepe, and Litecoin. And then I looked and Litecoin didn't pump. Finally, Litecoin pumped off the, what's their name? Off the MCX markets or whatever the fuck they're called by Citadel and those people. I don't know. Anyways, everything else is actually surprisingly up today, but on the weekly, I think we'll see less up. I mean, the same coins are up on the weekly. A lot of these boomer coins and these OG DeFi coins have been like grinding up. Ethereum Classic up 13%. I do think when we see Ethereum do like a 10x in like a week, we are going to see Ethereum Classic do 100x in a week. So just a little heads up. Conflux Squeeze up down 20%. Sounds about right. Stacks is down 20% on the week, but Stacks is up on like the month like 150% or something. Something like that. I'm actually curious what's up on the month. On the month, it is up. All right, wait, it's not even up that much, but it was up like 60% on the month, and now it's like up like 10%. So, all right, solid on Stacks. Or up 6% on the month. Let's go to our watch list. What do I don't even know what's going to be up. Oh, we're seeing some gaming up. Some Solana. Pika Protocol is up again. Pika Protocol pumped a lot and then dumped a decent amount, so I'm kind of similar to my entry right now. What else? Everything else is pretty much sideways here. Down, we have some Radix, some gaming. Everything's pretty much like sideways overall. On the weekly, you have Pendle being up in insanity. You have Altura up, Rollbit up, Quick up, D-Race up. I do like Rollbit a lot. I should buy more. My only issue with it is that it's on Solana. It's literally, if they go cross-chain, I will look to actually pick up some RLB. Like, generally pick up, instead of just DCA Portfolio, I'll be, like, in my, like, altcoin bags. But while they're only on Solana, I'm not, like, super satisfied with them. That's how it be, like, gains. Alright. Yeah, everything's pretty much sideways overall in the week. Not an insane amount of green. Some red. Bets roll is down, but Bets roll I think has a good opportunity DCA, especially once they do launch their cross chains. Right now they're not they don't have the Arbitrum liquidity. They're only on Polygon, and I hate Polygon with so much fucking passion. So yeah, fuck that shit. Yeah, so that was the watch list. Actually, let me not close that. DCA portfolio of the day. I've not prepared any coins because I just plan on DCAing some stuff that are sideways or down or up. We'll see. But overall, today is day 22, so we are up. I mean, we're up about like 5% right now, a little bit less, like 4 point something percent. So let's DCA Bitcoin. 0.0034. All right, there we go. Let's have $10 in Bitcoin. Oh my god, I can't do math. There we go, $10 in Bitcoin. Do $10 in Ethereum. Ethereum is slowly starting to catch up to Bitcoin. Actually, it caught up quite a bit. I believe. Wait, no, it did not. Bitcoin's at 238. It did not. Never mind. I can't. But Ethereum should start catching up soon, I believe. There we go. Alright, fuck it. That's good enough for me. Transaction. Big cap. So, big cap, we're going to DCA more into XLR. Reason why is I didn't know this, but apparently I learned recently that QuickSwap also are powered by Axelar, and I'm sure a lot more things are, and I really like these cross-chain swaps that are like these OG cross-chain swaps, like I like these cross-chain swaps on these OG dexes, like Uniswap and like QuickSwap, which are super OG dexes that people like know for a while. Like QuickSwap is the biggest liquidity dex on Polygon. Polygon's massive with everything that's going on right now. Same thing with Uniswap. Uniswap is the biggest DEX of all time. Everybody uses it. They have Uniswap V4 coming out with Axelar. And I do think, in general, this creates a very good narrative for Axelar, so I do want to add more into that position. Even though I am down a little bit, but I think this is a good opportunity to DCA. I do think they're potentially very, very good. Now, my problem with Axelar is I don't know anything about what's called their tokenomics, but one day I'll learn about it. But for now, I just like the token a lot. And I hope good news continues. Yo, Ryan, do research on Axelar next. Let's go. I'm telling you, I'm giving you beneficial coin. Alright, microcap of the day. I should add more into RLB. Let's go. I want to add more into bets. I'm down like a little bit, and actually no, I'm down too much. Easy. Yes, sir. I want to know more about tokenomics, like how the revenue works, and if you can like lock up tokens and shit. Alright, so I think I'm going to DCA more into RLB. Why? Because they're up, and I really fucking love gambling, and I don't want to put money to things that are down right now. I want to put money to things that are up. Look at Pendle. Pendle was up, and I added more money, and now it made me more money. So that's my general advice. If something's going up, it's usually reflexive to the upside in the long run. I do think we get our last move up, and I'm going to get exits on everything here. And at the top, on my DCA portfolio at the top, I do think we're at the top, I'm going to literally be like, guys, I've been DCAing this portfolio. It is up 20% or some arbitrary number, whatever the fuck it's up at the end. And I'm going to literally tweet, yo, this is why I'm fully exiting my DCA portfolio, and write a whole thread and, get all the clicks. But right now it is, and then go one by one through all my tokens and how they did. And yeah, I think that'll just be very interesting content and shows like true trader type things. And I'm not just LARPing, even though I am just LARPing like half the time. 409 ad transaction. There we go. So we got some RLB. Love me some RLB. So, damn, we dumped quite a bit on the alts on this crash here. We dumped quite a bit on everything. Actually, I'm looking at it. We were up a lot more this morning than I am up now. So yeah, we're officially day 22. We are 880, so we are up 35 divided by 880. So we are officially up overall 4%. Nothing insane. Pretty standard. Nothing crazy. Let's look at Fuddies. Fuddies are now at 70 floor. Fuck. I just love looking at them every day go down in value. It's kind of funny. It's actually pretty funny, but they'll be Fuddies. Look, once we get some liquidity, once we stops getting all this FUD, I think Fuddies will perform well. But we'll see. Need some time. Pudgy Penguins. The floor price is currently 4.17 ETH, 175. I think that is a fairly good sign for Pudgy Penguins. And yeah, I think they're just grinding sideways. I think people are looking to accumulate, and I think they are at a very good price. So if you don't have one, you should go get one. In other Pudgy Penguin news, they made it to the big stage. They now have 2 little Pudgies on billboards in Bangkok, Thailand. Very cool. And that's really all I have to talk about Pudgy Penguins. So let's get into Degods. Degods are super interesting right now. So Degods have their season 3. They have this new roadmap where basically the way the roadmap works is it's basically this website with all these little hints involved around all of it, and we're gonna go through these hints. As well as Frank has this new temporary PFP, and this is showing, and this is just a guy in season 3 Degods, but something that's interesting. One of the hints to this is that there's also like a girl version of this. So basically, they're hinting that Degods will have a woman variation, so you'll be able to turn your Degod to male or woman, whichever one you prefer, which is sick. And it's very, very smart to be inclusive of the other gender. Neo Tokyo has had this for a while. I'm just saying, but Neo Tokyo's not as cool as Degods, that's for certain. That's absolutely for certain. So let's watch the D-Labs trailer. We have Frank. Delayed. Those are sick shoes. But I'm a freak. A creep. I'm a weirdo. What a banger song. Sorry, I just it's a banger song, but it's kind of funny. They put that song and they were like, we didn't come this far just to come this far. And I just thought of this. I don't know if you know this song by Drake, Search and Rescue. Wait, I'm just gonna skip this part so I don't get like absolutely demonetized.
Come this far just to come.
Wait. So in this song, he has Kim Kardashian.
Come this far just
to
come this far and not be happy.
Okay.
Remember that.
Remember that. I didn't come this far just to come this far and not be happy. And that's what I feel like is about to happen. We didn't just come this far just to come this far. I feel like they're about to fucking go insane. By the way, Search and Rescue is such a banger Drake song. Just a little, like, slip that in. Anyways, D-Labs just dropped a new roadmap, their new website. Frank left us some hints. Here's every secret explained. Every single secret. We got all of them in the bag. Yes, sir. Thank you, Pick Sorcerer. Starting from the top, check the notifications. The latest one basically means that Dust is not forgotten. The song name is Zombies. Dude, that's such a banger song name, by the way. Zombies. Degods in season 2. Will Utes become zombies? Ooh. So we had Dead Gods, and now we'll have Ute zombies. I think that'll be cool. You can change between male and female PFP on the website. More female traits coming to Degods and Utes. You should be able to choose the version of your Degod and Ute. Again, very cool. To the right of PFP, you can see the status thing. Type something, hit share, and it will create unique tweets every time. Thanks to OpenAI's logo, you know ChatGPT is behind it. So type your best thoughts about delay in the box above. I have unwavering trust. So again, same thing. You can see the status thing. Right next to it, there are several news. After reading the articles, here's what it means. 1, D-Labs is focused on bringing the community closer. 2, D-Labs will become a Soho of Web3, which I'm excited for personally. Moving down, you can click on Degods or profile picture. This will happen. This little money thing, whatever it is. I don't really know. And like these little, I don't know, these little interactions. Scrolling to next things, progress bars will be updated. So far, Degods 3 endpoints are 3 bars away, but Utes and Dust are 6 bars away. 2 freebies coming. So one of mine's bro just giving. So these are the announcement bars, how far they are from coming. So you can assume that a lot of these season 3 stuff are going to be soon. Sponsored section, D-Meet, unleashed a fresh way to connect with holders, community feedback gathering tool, Frank Tank, picture NFT. Just a lot of new features to the project. New licensing is coming, and on the last graph it says aligned incentives model. This is possible grants for businesses that will develop using the Degods and Utes, so that can be interesting. To the left, you can see this ad. 535 is the amount of Bitcoin Degods. Each Degod is able to claim Tube, unrevealed Ute. Utes are coming to Bitcoin. Frank indirectly confirmed this, so you're going to see Utes on Bitcoin. More interesting news. Degods are absolutely built different. If you click on points or go to the links and interest, you will find several references to different statistics-based casino games. I suppose you could spend points playing them and get different rewards if you win. I love gambling. I am a gambling maxi, and if Degods get into gambling, I might actually have to get one. Like, I've been talking about, like, I might actually have to get one, but I might actually have to get one. Like, fuck. Oh my god, if they actually get into gambling. Like, I might, like, take student loans and put it all into Degods, because fuck it. I might have to, low-key. Now, Dust not forgotten, but what's its utility? DDAO, less bureaucracy, more efficiency. Dust and DDAO white paper dropping soon. Get ready for major launch announcements once Degod/Utes art gets upgraded. Let me know if I missed anything. So, yeah, that sounds about right. Very excited. There might be more to the D-Labs website than meets the eye. I found a hidden div in the website. Is Utes NFT migrating again? So Utes could potentially be on ETH or something. Just get ZK Sync. Oh, you're right. Yo, I gotta do that today. No. Alright, I'm going to my mom's, and I'm probably just gonna grind ZK Sync. Fuck. I gotta figure out liquidity. Fuck, I just put a lot of liquidity in this long. Oh my god, I just put how much ETH into this long that I'm in right now. Do I want to check? I do not want to check. But, fuck. Oh my god, I gotta do the ZK Sync shit. Oh my god, Yo, I'm actually tilted now. Okay. I know it's gonna motivate me the next few days. I know what I'm doing. It's funny, I had plans today to go to, like, the beach. This girl, like, invited me out. And then she got No, but I want to do ZK Sync on multiple wallets and stuff. I had plans originally to go to the beach with this girl. And she was so excited and stuff. And then I saw all this crypto shit coming out. And like, all these... And then, yeah, I may have canceled those plans. Unfortunate for her. She's upset. But I'm up. But also need to stick like 0.5 ETH and yeah, exactly 0.5 ETH. No, but I just put in like I'm long like 0.5 ETH right now on Bitcoin. Please pump Bitcoin. Fuck. Nah, because I put a lot of ETHLIC into like alts and shit, and then I went long like the rest of my liquidity. So we'll see. But yeah, very excited for Degods. Very excited. Sybil not worth. You really think Sybil's not worth it? Why not? Could set up fresh. I don't know. We'll talk about this in the Discord. We'll see. But below ROI without history on other chains. Oh, you mean like potential? Wait, no. I have a number of wallets all with ETH transactions, and the reason why is because of what's it called? Because of Neo Tokyo. I have like a number of wallets with like history. So there is potential. Think about it. We'll discuss in the Discord. Sparkadia. So Sparkadia beta not linked. Oh wait, there probably are all linked. I gotta ask. I don't know. I gotta take it. Yeah. Let's finish this up. We got Sparkadia, and then we got Oh Baby Games, and then that's it for today. Sparkadians, tomorrow is the day, the most awaited weekend in Sparkadia. Sunday, if you will be brawling and balling all weekend, so you can play Sparkadia Alpha. They've given so many codes in Discord, so you should go ahead and do that. It's today. It's in a few hours in Steam. Brawlin' and ballin'.
Sparkball features skill-based WASD combat, whimsical heroes, and a unique ball-based game mode that is pure chaotic fun. While Sparkball will feel familiar to fans of games like League of Legends, Rocket League, Omega Strikers, or Battle Right, it's an entirely fresh take on these genres that will have you feeling the magic in your first game.
Very exciting, and they have NFTs
is a 4v4 action-focused mobile.
So very cool. Sparkadia's coming out, or the beta's coming out soon, so very excited for that. Normal kart racing. Truly think ultimate attacks per character is a new meta for racing, almost like Hero Kart Racing LMAO. Normal kart racing, ultimate attacks, and silly boss events. So very excited for Oh Baby Games. Very cool. And I think that's it for today. I think I've ran through everything, all the news. all the cool news. Bitcoin is currently at 30,057. I do think we start to move sideways. I do think we probably move sideways to the end of the day, and then we grind up next week, or we busty A next week. We'll see. But yeah, that's it for today. I gotta test some things out. Let me write them down my notepad. All right. ZK sync. Fixed layout for stream. Anything else that I missed? Anything else we talked about that was super interesting? Axelar tokenomics. But you got that. I'm just writing it down. And then buy Degod at the end of it. Alright. Sounds about right. Sounds like a good... Yeah, we can chat in Discord. Sounds like a good list of stuff to do. I'm not hitting the gym today. I'm gonna probably... What time is it? 11:40. Yeah, so I'm gonna probably edit all these clips, and then I'm gonna go hang out with family. It's Friday. Chill and do this ZK sync airdrop, as I'm very excited to do. Very, very excited to do. Yo, imagine I get a fat bag. The thing is also, wait, Ryan, I used ZK sync a while ago. Like, when I say a while ago, I definitely have liquidity on ZK sync right now, like a little bit. Like dust, but it's there from a while ago. Like, I'm like an OG bridger. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'll mess around with it. We'll see. Alright, good stream. Had some interesting topics. Long weekend. Yeah, it's gonna be a long weekend of me staring at crypto. Because the grind never stops. Yes, sir. Yeah, history definitely helps. The grind never stops on the crypto. Mention inspo from RB. Okay, got you. So, yeah, where they had, like, older 4th of July. Oh. Yeah, I don't really care about 4th of July. It's pretty relevant. Oh. Well, I gotta figure out what to do 4th of July. I don't want to be by myself 4th of July. Volume is big, too. Yeah, I'm sure volume is gonna be pretty important, but I don't know how much... I don't know. Fuck. 10. Alright, currently a Degod is $20,000, so I need a $20,000 airdrop here to get a Degod, which is pretty insane. I'm talking about, like, just spending $20,000 as though, like, alright, I hate crypto. It completely ruins, like, your view of money. Completely. Don't get into crypto if your view of money is good. 20 grand. I'm just gonna drop, yo, if I tell my parents, yo, by the way, I just bought this, wait, let's pull up how this fucking Degod NFT looks like. OpenSea. It should be my recent search. Oh yeah, Mom, look, I just bought this. Wait, can you fucking load? Oh my god. Mom, look, I just bought this Degod NFT. Do you like it? He's a pharaoh for 20 grand. You fuck with that? Bruh. Oh, but he's a dead god. Wait, this guy's a dead god, so this guy's like extra cool. That means they put like extra money into him. W's. I really don't know how this shit works. But yeah, I gotta do some research into the whole eco. But I will be copying some. Very, 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 very nice. Wow. I really like Degods. I really don't like their art, though. It's like 1/10 of a G-Wagon. Yeah, but fuck a G-Wagon. G-Wagons are so unnecessary. I could... Look, that 20 grand could go to a new car, bro. I could get a fucking brand new Civic Si. Or wait. What's the payments on an M3? M3... BMW... M3 lease. I'm curious how much that costs. Like 20 grand is definitely, yeah, 1,000 per month, bro. It's like 2 years of a lease. It's like 2 years of a lease on an M3, bro. With 1,000. All right, it's maybe not 2 years, like a year and a half of a lease on the M3. Easy cleared, 20 grand, bro. Look how clean the M3 is though. I don't know why they're just so well, I have a Beamer right now, so I like a little bit of an ego, but I would cop one of these. Yeah, I would be so... Imagine pulling up to school in my Beamer, in my M3. Just a light flex. Just a light flex on these hoes. Need a 09 Corolla. Bro. Bro, he no longer even has a Corolla. He doesn't even have a Corolla anymore. Shut the fuck up with that shit. Fuck a Corolla. We're here. I'm young. I'm driving fast, bro. I don't got the patience to drive slow out here. Fuck that shit. If I can't drive 70 to 25, I don't want the car. Sorry. But he's a boomer now. Yeah, he's a boomer. Damn, there's really none of these on sale. Low key. Like, there's like 1% listed on here. 93. Damn. How many are there? 10? Oh, there's like 8,700 or whatever the fuck. 8,800. But I guess they're also cross-chain, so it gets a little more complicated. But floor seems pretty cheap. Very, very nice. Is this Polygon or is this Ethereum? I'm trying to figure it out. This is Ethereum, right? Oops. I don't know. Alright. Go on Blur. Oh, let's take a look at Blur. It's all on Blur. Wait, oh, is Blur cross-chain? Degods. Is Blur like fully cross-chain? Oh, 9.2 ETH. I can cop one. Slightly cheaper, slightly cheaper. I gotta look at the traits, though. I don't really know what I want. I don't really want anything. I don't like the way they look. I just want one because of fucking Frank. But all liquid... That's true. All liquidity is on Blur. How many are on sale here? Yeah, there's only 2,000 owners. Like, the supply is pretty concentrated. It means that if Frank fucks up, these will dump. But as long as Frank doesn't fuck up, these do well. Get Utes instead. But I want one of these. Bro, I want to join the... I want to be so rich. One day I'm going to be so rich that I'm going to join the Degods 10 Club, whatever it is. X plus. X Degods. Bro, imagine being so rich that you just have 10 Degods and you just get access to all their benefits and shit. Bro, imagine. I think they have like an OTC counter. They have like a bunch of shit. I didn't come just to come this far. Use... Is that really a thing? 7 Utes? Oh my god. Yo, imagine. That'd be hilarious. But yeah, 10 Degods. And like, I know Luca Nets is in here. Like, Luca Unironic gets 10 Degods, which is insane to me. I don't know, you have a number of people in here. I think it was a thing, maybe. I don't know. Another time. But very nice. Should stop this recording. But yeah, I'm gonna end stream here. Gotta figure out how to play out the ZK sync fucking airdrop. I gotta make the edits first, and I'll figure out the ZK sync shit. I don't know. I got a hell of a day ahead of me today. Just like every day, dude. These last like 3 days, I've been grinding. I've like been doing so much shit for no reason. It is. I don't know. Just a lot of stuff coming up. But yeah, end stream. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in, gamers. No, you're not. You're not keeping me. You're not keeping me fucking busy. I mean, ever since starting to stream, I've been on, like, more go mode. Like, I've been way more productive in terms of crypto stuff because I do have a focus. The focus is the greatest content on the interwebs. So, if you want to always pull up, just pull up. Come, gamers. Come, gamers. And, I'm not going to hit the gym today. Today's an off day. I just hit the gym 5 days straight. My arms are feeling rock solid, though. British Bulldogs, grr. Oh, you didn't get the link right? I'm groovy. Yeah, nah, that's chill. Now, yeah, I'm out of here. Alright, adios. Adios, amigos. Enjoy your day.